Hello, everyone. This is Jamie from server 843. And this video, I wanted to be a little bit on the quick side. And so it's going to be a short video. But in this video, I wanted to teach you how to level up your generals using a subordinate city. So as far as prep goes, the only thing that I've done before the video began was I have recalled all of my troops, and I have set up my preset march, which I will show you guys in just a moment or two. So the subordinate city that I want to use is right here. It's a blue city, and there's a reason that I want to use this city, and I'll show you that right now. I'm going to port over to the city, and I'm going to get, right up next to it, just because that's just less distance that my troops have to march. So the reason that I wanted to use this blue city is because it has another subordinate city right next to it right here. And so when I release my blue city, then I can come up and take this regular subordinate city up here to use as a placeholder while I'm leveling up my generals. And so first thing I'm going to do is drop my bubble. Well, no, that's not the first thing I'm going to do. The first thing I'm going to do is drop the blue city so that I have an open slot so that I can attack it. And I'm just going to hit the little red drop city little button up there right under the name. Okay. All right, so now that city is open and free and available. And so I'm going to come up here and attack the regular city, like I was saying, just as a placeholder. I want to level up Trajan today because he has some good ground buffs. And I want to show you that I have done absolutely nothing with Trajan before now. I want to show you where his experience is absolutely 0 right here. He's a level 1. I've done nothing with Trajan so far. And so I'm starting with him on a clean slate. I've done absolutely nothing. And in my preset, I'm only sending siege machines. The reason that I do that is because with siege, when you're attacking a subordinate city, you don't get any wounded if you can manage to send enough siege machines. And so depending on what level you are, it will determine what level of sub you can use to level up your generals. And so I have a total march of 11 and 10 tier 11 and tier 10 siege machines. My total march is 582,000. And so for me, with my research and my buffs and everything, that is sufficient to get no wounded on a blue subordinate city. And so that's why I use those. And so when I march against the common city, then it's going to drop my bubble. And Trajan is extremely slow, as you can see. But once he does finally make it up there, and take that city, then I'll keep the common city in my list of subs just as a placeholder, so that I don't add the blue city back when I attack it in just a moment. There we go. Beautiful. Now, once that's done, as you can see, my list of subordinate cities is now full. I don't have any open slots for any subordinate cities, and so now I am free to level up my general on the blue city. And so I'm sure that Trajan got some experience with the common city, but I'm sure that it was just a few points. It's not very much. Where his experience points are going to come from is from the blue city. And so I'm going to use my siege preset that I set before. He's already a level 4. Look at that on just a common city. That's neat. I didn't think it would be that much, to be honest with you. But when you attack the blue sub, then that's when he's going to start getting some really good experience points. And you do this over and over and over again. You keep attacking the same city with your siege machine march until the general levels up to a point that you're happy with. And so for me, my monarch is at level 30, and so I'll probably stay here until Trajan is at level 30, but I'll have to attack this blue sub, a couple of hundred times in order to get Trajan up to that level. And so I'm not going to do that for he's already at level 14. I'm not going to do that, with you guys on the video. I just wanted to give you guys a quick tutorial on how it's done. It's much easier to show someone in a video how this is done than to try and teach them in whisper or over an email. And so that's what I do to level up my generals. Now, of course, when Trajan becomes level 21, and I can go in and I can enhance the general and put 3 stars on him, then he'll be able to have a subordinate general come along with him, and I will, add in another general that I want to level up. That way you could do 2 generals at the same time. And then when, I'm done leveling, then the only thing I'm going to do is drop this common city, and then attack my blue subordinate city once more to take it back, to conquer it, to add it into my list of subordinate cities, and then put my bubble back up. And that's all there is to leveling generals. It's really easy. The only tricky part is figuring out what level of subordinate city you can attack with your siege machines to get no wounded. That's the tricky part. And so every player has different buffs because everybody's research is different. Everybody's alliance is different. The alliance buffs, not that we're getting alliance buffs out here, but I'm just saying that everybody is different. And so you're going to have to use trial and error according to how many siege machines you have and what level those siege machines are, to figure out if you need to level generals on a white sub or a green or a blue, or if you're a more advanced player, then you can go up to purple and gold if you're at that level. I can attack a purple sub and get no wounded, but I don't have any purple subs right now. My highest is a blue, and so that's why I use those. So I hope this video helps. As always, if you learned something from this video, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. And always, if you have any questions or anything, you can leave a comment or shoot me an email. I'm on server 843. And so I hope you guys have a very great day.